how to be more magical when you don't feel magical. Hi, I'm Ayla, and I have some ideas. So, there's this idea of it basically came out of quantum physics, but it applies very nicely to magic, and it can help us really shift up our vibration. And that is the idea of becoming the observer. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you heard this concept before? It rapidly turned into a spiritual concept. So the idea of being the observer in our lives, because everything to do with magic is about your life. You can help other people when they ask you to, but mostly who you are going to help with your magic is you. And so, this idea of being the observer is that we want to protect our vibration. We want to protect our beautiful, amazing, creative energy. We want to take all of that magical energy and we want to use it to create the life that we want. Okay, so that being the case, then your number one goal becomes to protect your energy, to protect your high vibration, because this high vibration is where the magic is at. This high vibration is when you are able to begin creating your life. Okay, so when we become the observer, this is a tool for raising our energy and protecting that energy. And when we become an observer, the number one goal is to not let too many external events knock us off balance. Now, I say too many. Let me tell you why I said that. There's going to be real things that happen in our lives. And I don't want to get into that. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put that energy out there. But you can think of some things. You can say, well, I think it's important for us to protect our energy unless this happens or unless that happens. Sometimes things happen in life and you have to go take care of it. You just plain have to go take care of it. And in the taking care of those situations, your energy is going to be affected. And there's no way to protect your energy in a situation that is very real and needs to be attended to. Now, with that aside, what I'm talking about is somebody says something nasty behind your back, or you get up that morning and you have a flat tire, or you hate your job, or you have an argument with a family member. This is a time to become the observer. These are times that you really want to protect your energy and just get into the observer mode. And the observer mode is very simple. Let me explain it to you. You look at a situation and you go, you saw it. You didn't deny it. It was there. It happened. I love the phrase, this is none of my business. And I'm very careful who I say that to because I want them to understand I'm not being rude to you when I say this is none of your business. I'm exempting them from any responsibility at all. So a friend came to my house the other day and she said, did you see what so-and-so posted online? And I was like, no, I don't see her online at all. She's just not somebody that I see. And we're not friends, so I don't see her online. And she goes, well, it was directed right at you. What she posted was directed right at you. And I said, okay. And she went through the explanation of what it was, this other, and she was right. It was posted, it was directed at me. And I just kind of thought, okay, if that's the way she feels, that's fine with me. I did recognize that she was kind of a little off base in her conclusion, but that's not about me. It's none of my business. So I made an observation. My friend brought this into my space. I made an observation of it. And And then I just let it go. It's I didn't have any emotional reaction to it at all. And that's the thing, really. It's not that you're going to stick your head in the sand and you're not going to see what's going on around you. That is not healthy at all. But what being an observer means is that when these things enter into our reality, we make an observation of them. I saw it. I heard what my friend said. It was like, okay. And then I didn't have an emotional reaction to it. I didn't feel anything. I didn't think anything. I was just like, okay, whatever. And this is a very, very, becoming an observer in your life is a very powerful tool. Um, Lots of times we get very tangled up in what people say behind our backs because lots of times that comes back around to us, doesn't it? It comes back around in the form of gossip. And we get tangled up in it, and it really affects our energy. And I would like to kind of encourage you to think about the things that are coming around to you, that are coming back around through the grapevine, as they say. And is that really important? Is what that person said or what that person did to you really important? Does it change your life at all? So I am the high priestess of a pagan community here in Southern Oregon. And people used to send me emails and they were like, oh, I wanted to come to your ritual, but this thing happened and I'm not going to be able to make it. And I used to write them back and I would tell them, that's okay. We're going to get up in the morning and do what we've done for the past 20. I've been doing this for 25 years. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So when nastiness comes around to me, I can react to that and mess my whole day up because that affects my energy, which affects my day, which affects the people around me. And I don't want that. I don't want that to happen that way. I will not allow that. So I make an observation and I just simply let it go because I'm going to get up tomorrow. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to be my sweet self. The person who said this thing that was directed at me, she said it in front of a group of people. It was posted online till a group of people could see it. And I even though I didn't see it, I don't see her, I heard about it through my other friend, I could have went on there and just made a big expose about, how this thing is true and I'm not the only one who believes it and yada, yada, yada. But I really thought that it made more sense to me if I just simply get up in the morning and continue on every day going forward, being the same person that I've always been, doing the same things that I've done every day for the past 25 years. I didn't feel a need to justify what I teach and what I believe to the people that she said these things to. They'll know. They'll know in time who I am and what I believe. And I just didn't feel a need to get emotionally involved in it. And when I talk about it, like now, the feeling that I have is that it happened to someone else. I mean, I have no emotions about this thing that this person said about me. I have no emotions about it. And that's really a lot of what being an observer is. It's not that you're going to deny that things are happening. It's not that you're going to ignore things that are happening. You're going to see it. You just don't necessarily feel it. And there again, I went back to the idea of, well, this is about her. This is not about me. It's like I teach what I teach. I believe what I teach. And the teachings that I have are designed to give people peace in their own practice. So I could just relax and just be myself and continue to be myself.